Katharine, hi, how you doing?
Hi, Les. Good to see you. How are things?
Yeah, pretty good. Bearing up, just keeping
Good.
keeping things moving forward. How you coping with running the house, running the kids, and running your work from home?
It's always busy, but keeps me out of trouble.
Good for you. Well, again, thanks for agreeing to do this short video. For those watching the video, Katharine is one of my current sales coaching clients. Katharine, can I just ask you just to say a couple of words about what you do?
Yeah, of course. So I'm responsible for selling large outsourced contracts in the financial servicing space.
So large contracts in a regulated market.
Yeah.
Um, some of these are quite long sales cycles. What's a typical sales cycle?
Yeah, I mean it's typically a year. It can be 2 years. So yeah, long sales cycles.
All right. And how long have you been working in this particular space, this particular market?
So I've been working in this market my entire career, but I haven't always been in sales. It's probably only in the last 7 years that I've been in sales. I've been in operations previously, relationship management roles.
All right, great. Yeah. So, Katharine, if you will, maybe you could just tell us a bit about some of the sales challenges you were facing before we started to work together, just high level.
Sure. So I can probably think of three key challenges. The first is around qualifying. So making sure that I'm qualifying the right opportunities. I think otherwise there's a tendency that you'll spend a load of time on something that may never come to fruition. The second one is closing out deals and making sure that you're closing them out at the right time. I have a tendency to rush things sometimes and try and force a decision before it's due. So
Okay.
that was an important learning point and challenge for me. And then the third challenge, which has been even more of a challenge in lockdown, is around prospecting, and particularly when you're on LinkedIn and trying to reach out to prospects. I did a great job of really turning off some prospects just by the way that I did it, just being a bit overzealous and too full on, I guess.
Okay. No, thank you. Thanks for being so honest. And so when you're facing these challenges, how was that perhaps affecting your results?
It's really, really frustrating. And I am one of these people who works pretty hard. And when you see that you're working long hours, you're working hard and you're not seeing the results, it's really demotivating and disappointing. And as a salesperson, you're always very conscious of the target that you need to meet as well. And sometimes you're not achieving that to the best of your ability.
Yeah, great. So let's just flip now and because I know you've made some real progress. You've had some breakthroughs in the recent past. You mind just sharing a couple of things that you've been able to do either differently or better?
Yeah, it's made a huge difference. So if I look at my sales target for this year, it's my best year by far. I've achieved double the
Wow.
sales target, and I've also achieved next year's sales target already. I've brought on some of my biggest deals yet, and I just feel in such a different space to where I was a year or two ago.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you've doubled your target. You've hit next year's. I'm
Yeah.
guessing you won't be having a year off, but that's that,
Oh,
that
I'd love that, but
okay. So look, a final question or final ask. If people are watching this video, they're considering either working with me or somebody like me, and may be questioning or have some reservations about whether they should invest in themselves. What would be your advice to them?
Mm. I can understand people questioning, whether they should pay for training. I've been on a lot of training that hasn't been particularly valuable to me. I think this training is extremely different, and I would say go for it. I have actually found it um, a huge change in terms of my professional life, but it's also impacted my personal life in the sense that you feel like you're achieving good things at work. I'm more tailored in terms of the time I spend on the right things, which means I'm not working the hours I did. I'm just boxing clever around it. And that's thanks to a lot of skills that I learned with you.
Great. No, I appreciate that. So, look, hopefully, anyone watching this will get a sense of some of the impact that it can have. Hopefully, they'll find it useful. I guess what I want to do, Katharine, is just to say thanks. Thanks for taking the time out to do this, and just well done on what you've been able to achieve.
No, thank you, Les, for all of your support. I've really enjoyed it and I've learned a lot.
You're very welcome. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.